Hollywood is a place of glitz, glamour, and apparently a lot of grudges. The celebrity world has seen its fair share of feuds, and some just refuse to fizzle out. From personal vendettas to professional rivalries, these ongoing spats are as captivating as ever. Buckle up for a ride through Hollywood's most explosive feuds. Number 10. Chrissy Teigen vs. Alison Roman. The Battle of the Cooks. This feud between Chrissy Teigen and cookbook author Alison Roman kicked off in 2020 when Alison made comments criticizing Chrissy for building a content empire and accused her of selling out. Chrissy, known for being outspoken on social media, was hurt by the remarks and expressed her disappointment publicly. Alison quickly apologized, admitting that her words were ill-considered, but the damage was already done. In the years that followed, the tension has simmered under the surface. Chrissy's fans, loyal to their queen, have never quite forgiven Alison, making this feud a slow burn. While they have both moved on professionally, occasional jabs or passive-aggressive comments from both sides have kept this rivalry from dying down completely. Whether the feud will ever truly end remains to be seen, but the world of celebrity cooking will always remember it. Number 9. Tyrese Gibson vs. Dwayne Johnson. A never-ending fast and furious feud. Tyrese Gibson and Dwayne The Rock Johnson were once close co-stars in the Fast and Furious franchise. But things took a sour turn in 2017 when Johnson announced his own Fast spin-off, Hobbs and Shaw, causing delays for the main franchise's next installment. Tyrese didn't take kindly to the move, accusing Johnson of selfishly delaying the family's progress. Despite Tyrese issuing a public apology in 2021, reports suggest the two are still not on the best of terms. The feud has softened, but occasional passive-aggressive comments make it clear that they haven't fully buried the hatchet. While both men claim to have pieced up, insiders whisper that their relationship is still tense behind closed doors. Will they ever reach the brotherhood they once had, or is this rivalry here to stay? Number 8. Blake Lively vs. Justin Baldoni. Behind-the-scenes tension. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's on-screen chemistry in It Ends With Us may have captivated audiences, but their off-screen relationship is said to be far from friendly. Reports from the 2024 movie premiere suggest that the two stars were noticeably distant, fueling rumors of on-set tensions. While neither has publicly addressed the alleged rift, the awkward interactions between them at public events have set tongues wagging. Sources close to the film claim that creative differences may have contributed to the tension, as both stars are known for having strong opinions on how they approach their roles. Fans are left speculating whether this feud will become more public, or if they will maintain their professionalism for the sake of the project. Number 7. Megan Thee Stallion vs. Nicki Minaj. Rap battles turned real beef. Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, two of the biggest names in the rap game, have found themselves in the middle of an escalating feud in 2024. Their beef, which started with diss tracks, has evolved into something more personal. Megan's diss track Hiss in early 2024, aimed at Nicki, sparked a war of words that has played out both on social media and in their music. Nicki, never one to back down from a fight, hit back with her own track, Bigfoot, and the tension between the two has only grown since then. Despite their undeniable talent, both rappers seem more focused on outdoing each other than collaborating. Fans of both women have been vocal in supporting their favorites, further stoking the flames of this already fiery feud. Will they ever bury the hatchet, or will this beef define their careers moving forward? Number 6. Rudy Gobert vs. Shaquille O'Neal. The NBA's pettiest feud. Who could have predicted that one of the NBA's most entertaining feuds would be between Rudy Gobert and Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal? The drama started when Shaq criticized Gobert's massive $205 million contract, calling him the worst player in the NBA. While Gobert took the high road at first, the relentless shade from Shaq eventually led to Gobert firing back, calling Shaq's comments sad and unnecessary. This unlikely feud has continued to play out on social media and in interviews. Shaq insists that his comments are based on facts, but Gobert's defenders argue that Shaq is just being a hater. With no signs of this rivalry cooling off, NBA fans are left wondering how long Shaq will keep throwing shade at one of the league's best defensive players. Number 5. Vin Diesel vs. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Fast feuds and furious words. Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson's feud has become legendary within the Fast and Furious franchise. Their professional rivalry, which began over creative differences, spilled into the public eye when Johnson made cryptic comments about some of his male co-stars being unprofessional. Fans quickly deduced that he was talking about Diesel, and the two have been at odds ever since. Despite publicly claiming to have patched things up in 2021, the tension between them hasn't fully evaporated. In 2024, Johnson laughed off Diesel's recent tough love comments, showing that there is still a lingering coldness between the two. While they may work together again for the sake of the franchise, it's unlikely that they'll ever be best friends. Their feud, much like the Fast and Furious films, seems destined to keep going. Number 4. Kim Cattrall vs. Sarah Jessica Parker. The war of sex and the city continues. The behind-the-scenes drama between Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker is just as iconic as their roles on Sex and the City. The two co-stars have reportedly never gotten along, and Kim's 2017 interview in which she claimed they were never friends added fuel to the fire. Sarah, heartbroken by the accusation, has tried to downplay the feud, but Kim isn't interested in reconciliation. In this year, despite a brief cameo by Kim on And just like that, there's no sign that the two have mended fences. Kim's public condemnation of Sarah on social media after the death of her brother in 2018 only deepened the rift. As one of Hollywood's longest-running feuds, this one shows no signs of letting up. Number 3. Cardi B vs. Nicki Minaj. The rap queens continue to clash. The feud between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj has been dominating the rap world since 2017. What started with subtle jabs escalated into a full-blown rivalry, with the two rappers famously getting into a physical altercation at a New York Fashion Week party. The bad blood between them continues, with both artists using their music to take shots at each other. Cardi has accused Nicki of taking aim at her for years, while Nicki claims that Cardi is trying to undermine her legacy. While they occasionally call a truce, the rivalry reignites with every diss track, fashion event, or award show. It seems that these two titans of rap are destined to be enemies, and their feud continues to capture the public's attention. Number 2. Taylor Swift vs. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. This feud is the stuff of legend, and in 2024, it's still going strong. What began with Kanye West interrupting Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 VMAs has grown into one of the most infamous celebrity rivalries of all time. Although Kanye and Taylor made amends briefly, things took a turn for the worse when Kanye released Famous, with a controversial lyric about Taylor. Kim Kardashian then added fuel to the fire by leaking a phone call between the two, sparking outrage from Taylor's fans. In 2023, Taylor called out Kim in a Time interview, accusing her of breaking the law by recording the call. Even in this year, the bad blood between them hasn't cooled, with subtle digs being thrown in interviews and social media posts. Will these three ever bury the hatchet, or is this feud destined to go down in history? Number 1. Will Smith vs. Chris Rock. The slap that echoed for years. The world was left in shock when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock during the 2022 Oscars, and 2 years later, the fallout is still being felt. Although Will apologized, Chris has made it clear that their friendship is over. Their feud continues to dominate headlines, with both men avoiding each other at major Hollywood events. Chris has made subtle references to the slap in his stand-up routines, while Will has largely stayed silent on the matter. Fans of both stars are divided on who is in the right, and the incident has left an indelible mark on both their careers. As one of the most shocking moments in award show history, it's unlikely that this feud will be forgotten anytime soon. And that's a wrap on the most explosive celebrity feuds still going strong. If you enjoyed this breakdown of celebrity feuds, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more sizzling gossip and entertainment news. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss an update on the latest celebrity drama. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.